Okay, today we're going to focus on mindfulness and sitting down to eat and how it equates to more mindfulness with what we're eating. So when you're s- and one of the parts that plays a biggest role here in the mindfulness is going to be like eating without distractions. So sitting down in front of the TV. I mean, how many times have we sat down in front of the TV with like, some chips or cookies or popcorn or something like that, and you're just, shoveling it in and watching the show, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, the bag is empty, and you don't even remember eating the whole thing, right? Especially in front of a TV, it's so easy to just eat so mindlessly and not be aware of how much we're eating. We don't even taste the food. So that's why eating without distractions or minimal distractions is really going to be key here on being mindful about what we're eating. So, um, mindful eating looks like sitting down at a table without your phone, without your iPad, without your TV, not in front of your computer. And you're going to sit down, you're going to have your plate in front of you, and you're going to take a bite and you're going to enjoy the food. You're going to taste the different flavors. You're going to, enjoy the different textures, make note of the different textures, be aware of them, and just move the food around in your mouth and see what different flavors pop and when it's in different places of your mouth, and just really pay attention to um, how it feels and how much is going in your how much of it you're eating, the size of your bites, how big of bites are you taking, how does the food make you feel, those kinds of things. And so that's really kind of the focus with this one is eating without the distractions, because when you've got something else to focus on, when you've got something else to tune in, the eating becomes secondary, and we want eating to be a primary experience. Okay, eating should be an event. It should be something that you give your full attention to. It shouldn't be an afterthought, because after all, your body needs food. Your body is asking for food. Okay, you've gotten to your zero. It's a blessing, it's a good thing, it's something beautiful that you do for yourself to sit down and give your body what it's asking for. And so make it a primary experience. Make it something that is kind of a self-care type thing, rather than just stuffing something in and focusing on something else. Take the time to focus on the food and the experience. Um, we want it to be um, we want it to be something that you're fully present in, and that presence is going to lend itself to some of the other things that we'll talk about a little bit later in this week. But so for today, really focus on no distractions when you're eating. Now, having a conversation with someone, that's a little bit different, because if you're engaged in the conversation, you can still focus on the eating. It's not as easy, but it's at least it's not like a totally tuned out focus on a screen and totally tuned out to what you're eating. So if you're having dinner with your family, engage in conversation, that's great. We definitely want to see that too.